Scientists have finally figured out why losing weight is so difficult. For millions of Americans, the journey of weight loss is a familiar and frustrating cycle. The initial motivation, the grueling weeks of diet and exercise, the joy of seeing the numbers on the scale drop, and then the inevitable plateau. This is often followed by a slow, disheartening regain of the lost pounds, no matter how hard one tries to maintain the new habits. It's a demoralizing experience that leads many to blame their own willpower. But what if the enemy wasn't a lack of discipline, but our own biology? A groundbreaking study, published in the prestigious journal Cell, has delved into the core of this struggle. The researchers have arrived at a powerful and, for many, liberating conclusion. Your body perceives weight loss not as a success, but as a direct threat. Instead of cooperating with your efforts to become healthier, it actively fights back, deploying a suite of defensive mechanisms designed to pull you back to your starting weight. The body's set point, your brain as a weight thermostat. At the heart of this discovery is the concept of a biological set point. Think of your brain not as a champion of your fitness goals, but as a highly efficient, somewhat overzealous weight thermostat. It has a predetermined range for your body fat, a level it considers safe based on your genetic makeup and long-term history. This set point is not necessarily a healthy weight. For many in today's environment of abundant calories, it is a higher weight. When you significantly reduce your calorie intake and begin to lose fat, you aren't just shrinking your waistline, you are triggering a biological alarm system. The brain interprets this sustained weight loss as a state of starvation and potential danger. In response, it flips every switch it can to return you to what it deems your safe baseline weight. The two-pronged counteroffensive that the body launches. 1. Ramping up hunger. The first and most obvious weapon is hunger. The brain doesn't just make you feel a little peckish. It orchestrates a hormonal symphony designed to make you obsessed with food. Levels of ghrelin, the hunger hormone, surge, while levels of leptin and other hormones that signal fullness plummet. This isn't just a stomach grumble, it's a deep, primal craving that can feel insurmountable. Your brain is essentially trying to force you to consume calories to replenish the fat stores it believes are essential for survival. The second, more insidious weapon is a dramatic slowdown of your metabolism. As you lose weight, your body becomes incredibly fuel efficient. It reduces the energy required for basic life-sustaining functions. Your resting metabolic rate drops. This means that the same number of calories that once led to weight loss now only maintain your new lower weight. You have to eat even less and exercise even more just to stay in place. A battle of attrition that is nearly impossible to win long-term. This powerful 1-2 punch of increased appetite and decreased energy expenditure is precisely why it is so notoriously difficult to maintain weight loss after a restrictive diet. The body is actively working against you, striving to restore the fat reserves it has lost. The modern context, an ancient system in a calorie-rich world, this biological defense system was a brilliant survival mechanism for our ancestors. In a world of feast or famine, the ability to cling to fat stores during lean times was a key to survival. However, in our modern environment, characterized by readily available, high-calorie, and highly palatable foods, this same system has become maladaptive. It is a Stone Age physiology colliding with a 21st century reality, creating a perfect storm for the obesity epidemic. Beyond willpower, the future of weight management. This research has profound implications for how we view obesity and weight loss. It moves the conversation away from simplistic moral judgments about laziness and gluttony and toward a more compassionate scientific understanding. Struggling to keep weight off is not a personal failure. It is a biological norm. So where does this leave us? Current pharmaceutical interventions, like the new class of GLP-1 agonists, like semaglutide and tirzepatide, have been revolutionary. They work by mimicking gut hormones that powerfully suppress appetite and slow stomach emptying. However, as the researchers note, this effect is often temporary. For many, the hunger and metabolic adaptations return once the medication is discontinued, leading to weight regain. The true future, as illuminated by this study, lies in moving beyond appetite suppression and directly targeting the brain's set point itself. Researchers are now looking toward developing methods that can influence the specific neural circuits in the brain that govern our energy balance. The goal is no longer just to help people lose weight, but to recalibrate the brain's weight thermostat to a new, healthier level. Imagine a future treatment, whether an advanced drug, a neuromodulation device, or a targeted behavioral therapy, that could essentially persuade your brain that your new, lower weight is the safe and correct one. This would quiet the hunger signals and normalize the metabolism, making long-term maintenance a natural, sustainable state, rather than a constant battle. In the meantime, this knowledge is empowering. It tells us that the struggle is real and rooted in our biology. It encourages a shift in focus from drastic, short-term diets to gradual, sustainable lifestyle changes that the body may adapt to more gently. And most importantly, it offers hope that science is on the verge of providing solutions that work with our biology, not against it, finally offering a lasting victory in the difficult battle of weight loss.